Alright, so before we get into the video, we're going to be talking about the Jaime Munguia versus Cesar Meta post-fight review. Jaime Munguia destroys and stops Cesar Meta in the 6th round. He actually made Cesar Meta retire in his stool. Not retire, but, you know, he made him quit in his stool. And Jaime Munguia improves to 37 wins, 0 losses, 0 draws, 30 wins coming by way of knockout. My thoughts on it, man, I'm actually quite impressed with Jaime Munguia. He's better than I thought, you know. He did show that he's able to actually box, does hit hard. We all knew that. You know, again, he does take a lot of hits, you know, but he is better than I thought. You know, he can actually box and he can pressure fight. I would like to see more of Jaime Munguia, but Jaime Munguia definitely impressed me. And, you know, like I always thought that he was overrated. I take that back, you know. Very talented kid. I can't really call him kid because he's older than me. But, you know, he's a very talented fighter, you know. Very big, too. But, you know, he just completely destroyed Cesar Meta. Cesar Meta, you know, showed that he has a good chin. But, you know, he just couldn't take any punishment anymore. And then he just quit on his stool, which I totally get. But 2 of his fights, man, he quit. He quit against GGG, and now he quit against Jaime Munguia. Man, we all expected Jaime Munguia to completely destroy Cesar Meta. I expected it to be like this, but I expected him to stop him a bit earlier. But, you know, again, I am very impressed of Jaime Munguia. Definitely, again, better than I thought. You know, he should get a big fight next. Maybe Masij Sulecki, the guy that he was supposed to fight. Demetrius Andrade. Jamal Charlo. One of those guys, you know. But anyways, man, I'm very impressed with Jaime Munguia this fight, you know. I know this was an easy fight. You know, Cesar Meta just doesn't have any technique, no power, no nothing. But, you know, so I am very impressed with Jaime Munguia. So, yeah. But anyways, on to the video. Hey, what's up, y'all? Preston for Fight Media 360 here. So this is a quick preview and prediction for Julio Cesar Martinez versus Joel Cordova. So before we get into all this, if you guys don't know, this fight takes place on the Zone, like just like what it says on there. Promoted by Eddie Hearn, one of the best promoters right now. But yeah. So anyways, but before I do this, what I think about this fight, man, I'm not that impressed with the fight. I mean, business is business, you know. It's probably like probably like a damn mandatory thing. But we all know who's gonna win here. I'm not gonna say it till the end of the video, but we all know who the hell is gonna win here. So yeah. Anyways, let's talk about their stats, and then the odds, and then what they need to do to win, and then my final prediction. So let's start off with Julio Cesar Martinez. So Julio Cesar Martinez comes into the fight with a record of 17 wins, 1 loss, 0 draws, 13 wins coming by way of knockout. According to BoxRec, he stands at a height of 5'2", with a 64-inch reach. Damn, he's small. Anyways, now Joel Cordova. Joel Cordova comes into the fight with a record of 12 wins, 4 losses, 2 draws, 3 wins coming by way of knockout. He stands at a height of also 5'2", with a 66-inch reach. So they both have the same reach. I mean, they both have the same height, but Cordova has the longer arms. All right. So Julio Cesar Martinez is listed as a 5K favorite over Joel Cordova. Pretty obvious. But, yeah. Yeah, so now we got that out the way, so now let's talk about what they need to do to win, and then my final prediction. So let's start off with the heavy favorite, Julio Cesar Martinez. So before we get to this, I'm just gonna say I'm a very big fan of Julio Cesar Martinez. Very good fighter, you know, decent boxing skills, but very heavy hands, power, in both hands, good chin. This guy is just a pure Mexican warrior, bro. A lot of power, man. I freaking love Julio Cesar Martinez. No homo. But yeah. So what I would like to see from Martinez is really just to rough the hell out of Cordova. Because Cordova gets hit a lot. So that's a very, very big advantage for Martinez, is to just bully Cordova, just completely just shred him apart with your punches and with your heavy hands, and try to look for the knockout. So really, that's what Martinez needs to do. It's a basic task for Martinez. Also really tear up that body of Cordova, and yeah. So that's what really Julio Cesar Martinez needs to do to win. It's pretty simple for him to win. Now, Joel Cordova. So what I would like to see from Joel Cordova, honestly, don't really know. I don't know how the hell this guy can even win this fight. I don't give him a chance at all to win this fight. I don't like this dude. For one, this guy has no power. The dude got knocked out twice out of 4 losses. I know the dude hasn't lost in a very long time, but against journeymans or guys that just don't even have a win on their record. Like this man, dude. Like maybe Cordova can try to come in and try to outbox Martinez. Maybe he can try to outbox Martinez, but I highly doubt it. But maybe that can be a chance, because he is an okay boxer, but just good lord, this guy gets hit a lot. Maybe just try to make Martinez miss with your boxing skills, I guess, and just pretty much just make it a one-sided fight. Don't make it go to the make it a close fight. Because if you make it a close fight, there's no way in hell that you're gonna win that fight. If you're just gonna gonna have a good fight with Martinez, so you need to make it a complete one-sided fight. And yeah, so that's pretty much what he needs to do to win. So yeah. So my final prediction for this fight, it's a pretty obvious pick. I got Julio Cesar Martinez by a first-round knockout. I don't even have to say the early rounds or anything. I'm pretty confident that he's going to get Cordova out of there within the first round. Cordova gets hit way too much. The dude has gotten knocked out twice out of 4 losses, and he doesn't necessarily have the best record. He's 12-4 with 2 draws, and the dude only got 3 knockouts. So pretty much Martinez has all the advantages, and literally he's just gonna bull rush the hell. He's gonna bull rush the hell out of Cordova and run through him like a freaking doorway. So that's why I pick Julio Cesar Martinez to win. So yeah. So that's my final prediction. I got Julio Cesar Martinez by a first-round knockout. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm Preston for Fight Media 360, and thank y'all for watching this video.